This is NashvilleLou Live-to-Tape, November 11th, 2022. Version 1.3.22 of the new game Blockchain Brawlers from Tyranno Studios is out. We're just a few days away from the actual Web3 side going live. For now, we've got the Living Dead theme going on with the brawlers in the game, which is why they got the Undertaker kind of look there. So I've been told the connectivity is a lot better. I've been told that Room 1 is functioning a lot better now with this new update. I know they put a lot of work in on it. Let's see if I can find some competition. And so here we go, as against an unnamed opponent. We'll go 4-1, likely just to fold this. It's an 8. Now, that could be a flex, but I'm not going to test it with a 4-1. That's why I normally don't like that kind of flex, but trying something just a little bit different here. That could be a pair of 8s. It's really hard to know. It's a flex. This is why I normally don't flex in round 1 if I've got a lower flex like that, and why I normally like to not fold in round 1. You get a huge advantage if you win with a 1 or a 3 in your hand. Extra 2 points to your power meter. My opponent's power meter's at 4. I trail by 2. We'll go 6, 7. You got to watch the clock. Keeps the pace of this game going. Against a 4, I'll go with a bet of 1. I know I've got it beaten. I would love to get my opponent to come in on it. Just a bet of 1 to test it out. Bet of 3. So that power meter, big gain's about to be lost immediately. I slapped my opponent in the face for it. Kapow. I now lead 23-22. Power meter's at 2. A good time to go with a flex 7-3. And not just the flex part, because that doubles for a one-time only thing for your power meter. Let's see. 7 against the 7. I'll show strength with a bet of 3. Bet of 3 as well for my opponents. They probably, well, at least I know it's not a 1 or a 3 that'll beat me here. We could push if it's 7-3. If that's 7-7, 7-8 was a flex, I win. Wow. The rarity that flex versus flex, and it goes to a showdown. 23-16 is my lead. We'll go 4-5. Already got that advantage of power meter. This is a higher card here. It's a 6. I'll go ahead and just fold. I mean, that could be 6-3 or 6-1. Okay. When you fold, you protect your power meter. If you lose in a showdown where neither side folds, that would be a hand I would have lost right there. That round. 6 and 8 beats 4 and 5. Now, a non-flexing hand always beats a flexing hand, but neither of us were flexing there. Flexing your first card higher than your second card. 6-8. They've only got 3 cards. I got 5. I've got this big advantage. I know I've got this round for sure. Let's see. You know what? I'll go bet of 2. No. Yeah, bet of 2. Maybe just outright fold. Bet of 3. Very aggressive play. I don't know if this is a real person or not, but flex, not a good play by them at all. 22-1. You never want to get cocky in this game. When you do so, you end up getting humbled really quick, but I'm in a nice spot here. We'll go 3-4. I'll fold. Well, not to flex, but whatever. Get to 6 cards. You can have at most 6 cards in your hand in this game. But if you discard at that point, you can potentially discard some or all the cards you're holding on to. It was an 8-3 flex, so well-timed flex. Exactly what they need to get their power meter boost going, but I come here with 7 and 7, and that's going to win the match for me. My power meter's at 6, their health's at 1. Bet of 3. Oh, I guess it was a real match then. You know that the true era of player versus player has begun when you get a rage quit. All right, well, good game, unnamed opponent. Another opponent without a name. That's interesting. Twice in a row. And that win-loss record potentially boosted up a bit, like I'm working a match on AEW Dark. Let's go 3-8. I could go pair 8, so that's super strong to go with for something that's going to you at most 3 points of damage. I would much rather win with a 3 in my hand against a 7. And if they're flexing, well, we'll see. Bet a 3. I'll see it. That would lose to a 7-7 or 7-8. Anything else, and it's a flex where your first card is higher than your second. That's a flex, so I win with a bet of 3. I win with a 3 in my hand. For every round you win in Blockchain Brawlers, you get 1 point to your power meter for the next turn. If you win with a 1 or a 3, you get an additional 2 points. Let's do it again. 3-8. Against an 8. Yeah, that's a pair of 8s. I think I've got, well, you know what? Yeah. Let's be aggressive. Bet a 3. Let's see what they got. That's a pair of 8s, then good to them. I don't think they got it. So 12 damage delivered. Now lead 25-10. Okay. Just gonna fold here. Neither of us have folded because I don't know that I'm playing against a real person. Maybe I'm wrong, but when I see a blank nameplate like that, it makes me quite sus about it. 4-6, so only 1 point of damage. No extra boost to the meter beyond the 1 point gain for winning the round. We moved around 4. Maybe it is a real opponent. I don't know. Again, here I can just fold, get out of it. Big lead. Why take any risks? Well, it's against a 2. You know, I can probably stick in here and win it, but I'm gonna. I got an 8 in my hold here, so I've got to find a correct way to. When I'm talking about the cards that I played versus the cards I'm holding into, really, this is my hand. Like whatever cards I get for this next round. So when I say a 1 or a 3 in your hand, I mean that's played in that round. Got to find a better way for that from a messaging standpoint. I'm not even paying attention to what the computer or my opponent or whatever did. 22-10, I lead. We'll go 7-8, and this ought to wrap it up for this match. There's nothing to be gained by winning by a large amount. There's no overkill bonus or anything. Oh, it's not actually over yet. Okay, still just feels like it's over. I guess maybe this is a real opponent. They folded there. I was thinking that wasn't the case. I lead 22-3. I should probably get it together with this, shouldn't I? All right. 3-3 against the 7. So I folded. They bet 3. 7-7 is the right move to fold. 3 damage delivered. 19-3 is now my lead. But now I've got 6 cards. I'm in a really good spot. Opponent's got 4 cards. It's a 5. I know I've got the match. So bet a 3. I'm not sure why I didn't do that last time. All right, so good game. I guess I should stop assuming that I've got computer opponents when there's not a nameplate there. That does not seem to be the case. But this living dead is called swag, S-W-A-G. There's swag you get in the game to give your brawlers. There's 6 bases. This the normal Scotty with his that photo overlay. You've got to fix that part there, but the game is working smoothly right now. That's all I was asking for. I'm so happy for this. I love playing this game. This is so much fun. Here we go, taking on Fandango. Fandango. We'll go 6-3. Have to be aggressive in round one. Against a 7. That'll lose the 7-3. That, you know what? I'm just going to lay it down. I don't like to do it, but I will. A flex, but that would have beaten my flex. So I don't feel bad about folding there. A flex just doubles the power meter for that particular moment. It doesn't stay for the next round. You get an extra point to your power meter for the next turn when you win a round. When you discard, or when you fold, you get an extra card in your hand for the next round and hold on to that advantage for the entire match. Pair of 5s here. Like I've got 4 cards. My opponent's got 3. 5s against a 4 showing. We'll go bet of 2 and see what my opponent does. Fandango goes. Bet of 3. I'm going to fold. I had to think about it there for a second, but I'll fold. 4-8. That was the right decision. And you see how I played off my opponent there, that bet of 3. I had to think about it. So it's 2 points of damage delivered. I trail 25-21, but I'm in a good spot here. 6-8. Against a 2. With a bet of 1 to see if maybe Fandango will come in on 1. Peeking to see what I do. Or if it's an outright fold. That's the better play, is the outright fold. So only the 1 point of damage delivered. But the lead is trimmed. Fandango leads 24-21. Six, 8. I could have gone 7-8 there, but I decided to go 6-8. We'll see. Against a 5. I know I've got it for sure for this round. I've got 14 points total of the 2 cards. 8 is the highest card you can have in this game. Bet of 1, bet of 3. So that's going to break my opponent's power meter. When you lose on a showdown where neither side folds, the loser's power meter resets to 1. A military press slam. So 14 beats 13. Neither of us were flexing. Flexing is where your first card is higher than your second. So 6 points of damage delivered. Power meter for Fandango gets reset, and I lead 21-18. Power meter for me is at 3. You have to protect the meter, so I don't want to get too cute with it. 6-8. It's the 5. We'll go bet of 3. An outright fold by Fandango will now have 5 cards, just like I do. So that's narrowed up a bit, and that changes things a little bit. My power meter moves to 4. 21-15. We'll throw out a 3-6. See what my opponent does here. It's a 4. I'll fold. Now I've got 6 cards. Now I'm in a nice spot. It's a bet of 2 by my opponent. Because with 6 cards, if I decide to fold, I can get rid of the rest of my hand instead of just what I played there. So 4 and 4, I really shouldn't have folded, as it turns out. But only the 1 point of damage delivered. Only the winning the round bonus of 1. Not only a bonus, a boost to the power meter. It goes up to 2. For Fandango, I lead 20-15. I can go with a pair of 7s here. Against a 6. I know at worst it's a push. Now if you push, both meters reset. So that's something to keep in mind, but that'd be 12 points of damage delivered if it got to that point. In fact, I'll make a bet of 3. It's a bet of 2. By Fandango. Bet of 3. That's going to reset the meter again for Fandango. It's going to deliver 12 points of damage. It's going to take Fandango down to 3 points. Only 3 health points remaining. My lead expands now 20-3. I'm gonna throw out a pair of fours. I'll probably fold here. You can't let up in this game until you've got the win for sure. Slight risk in getting rid of the 5. I mean, maybe I'll have a bunch of 1 through 4s coming back in, but I'll take that chance. You got to make sure you get your discards done in time as well, so don't dawdle on that. So I folded against the 8. It's a bet of 3 by Fandango, who I'm betting flexed here. Yep, there's a flex, although 8-6 doesn't really help you that much. It only boosts your power meter, doubles it for the moment. From 1 to 2 is only that extra point. You get the point for winning the round. But you see here, it's 18-3, and here I am, 6-6. Still not great, but we'll see what Fandango has up here. I can always fold. All right. I can afford to be meticulous in this situation here. This pool of 32 cards, there's no guarantee that what I'm getting rid of won't just come right back to me. Equal odds of that whatever's not in my opponent's hand could potentially come back to me. So I folded the pair of 6s against 8-7. Interesting flex. That's actually normally a very not good hand, but it got me out as far as the fold there. Because any non-flex will beat that. Those are 2 powerful cards there. 7-8. This may do it. A 6. 1 is all I need on the bet. That'll win the match. I'll call it a raise or whatever. No, they can't beat 15 because at most they can have is 14. So I don't want to be... Sometimes I just bet 3 when I know I've got it. And I think maybe I'm trying to show up my opponent, but that's not it. I just want to make sure it's locked in so I don't start chattering and then miss a bet and somehow lose. Unacceptable if that happens. And that'll do it. That's the match. Good game, Fandango. And it's a rematch with Fandango. A likely fold for the pair of 3s here in round 1 against Fandango. Against a 7, I'll fold. So I have 4 cards for the next hand. This could be a flex here. 7-3, 7-1 be a great spot for it if that's what Fandango has. 7-1. So it's because of the flex, it doubles the power meter to 2, but that's the less important part. It's winning with a 1. You win with a 1 or a 3 in your hand, you get that extra bonus of 2 to your power meter for the next turn to go with the 1 point boost you get from winning the round. 8-1. Fandango's got that power meter to protect. Show some strength here with a bet of 3. I'm in trouble here if I get called, likely. That's a bet of 2. This may prove to be a poor decision. There's a fold. Wow. So Fandango laid it down. I win with the 8-1. The flex doubles the power meter to 2. For the moment, that's just a momentary thing. I get 1 point for winning the round. I get an additional 2 to my power meter for winning with a 1. Power meters for both of us are at 4. And the game is tied. The match is tied at 23. Okay, I'll do a 3-1. Make sure I got it right. Okay. Then I'm going to fold it here, but I want to show the 3 to maybe get... If that's like a 1 or a 2, I maybe could induce a fold. Although I'm not sure if that's actually would be a good thing, though. Whatever, I'm folding. Bet a 3. Let's see what Fandango has here. 7-5. Nice flex. Now that's the power of the flex. When you got a power meter up at 4, doubles the damage delivered. That's 8 points that came my way. Fandango leads 23-15. Fandango with 4 cards, me with 5 cards. Going to fold again. This will get me to 6. Now, if that's a flex, this could be trouble for me here. Be 10 coming my way. Be down to 5 points. A bold move to flex again, but we'll see. A pair of 6s, so strong hand there for Fandango. 5 points of damage delivered. Power meter for Fandango will move to 6. I'll have 6 cards. Let's go 6-8. Against the 7. So that's a push. Oh, this could be trouble for me, though, but if it's a flex, I'll lose the round. We bold, bet of 3. Bet of 2 by Fandango, which is interesting. 2 is just enough to win. There's a fold. Wow. Laid it down. 4 points of damage delivered. My power meter moves to 5. I trail 19 to 10. I can go with a pair of 5s here. I'll probably fold everything. Fold and just discard the entire hand. Against a 7. Now, if that's a flex, I'll lose the match, but sometimes you got to take your chances in this game. Fold, confirm. First you confirm the fold, then you get the cards chosen. You've got to make sure you do it kind of fast. The clock is ticking. So I discarded the 5s. If that's a flex. That's the match. 6 points of damage delivered. The match continues. Fandango with 5 cards. I've got 6 cards coming into me. Power meter for Fandango's at 6. Mine's at 5. Nice little selection here. We'll go 6-8. I've got to think multiple rounds here. I can't just go 8-8. Against the 7. Maybe I'll regret it, but... Bet of 2. So that's 7-7 or 7-8. I believe that's going to be a loss for me. So we'll see what they got. 7-8. So good game, Fandango. Fandango, the winner. So you see in this game where there's not necessarily an incentive to chase the 6 cards that won't give you some sort of huge advantage. It's very nice in a lot of ways, but it's not imbalanced, which is really something. They really nailed it with that, in my opinion, the developers did. So good game, Fandango. And let's continue. So again, it's Fandango, my opponent. We'll go 6-1. Against a 7. Problem is that's a flex. 7-1, 7-3. Really any flex, it's going to beat me. There's a lot that can beat me here. I'm going to fold. Seven, 6, so it was a flex. I was fortunate to fold because that would have beaten me. When both competitors are flexing, it goes down to the points in the cards. The damage is decided by your power meter multiplied by your bet number. 6-7. Ooh, against a 7. Go bet of 1. I bet that's a flex. Let's see. That's 7-7 or 7-8. Nope, it's a flex. I was right. That breaks the power meter for Fandango. That goes back to 1. So 1 point of damage delivered. My power meter moves to 2. Fandango leads 24-23. 7-3. Now I'll flex. It's the 3 with a bet of 3. This may be a fold here by Fandango. Bet 3. And it is a fold. So I get this nice boost to my power meter. The flex doubles in the moment that power meter. The 4 damage delivered. For the next round, I'll get 2 points for winning with a 3 in my hand. I played that round. And then the 1 point for winning the round. Let's see here. I'm now ahead 23-20. My power meter's at 5. My opponent's is at 1. A discard would be in order for me here. So I think that's what we're going to have. It's the 5. No doubt about it. Fold. It's a bet of 2 by Fandango. 5-8. So it's a pretty sturdy hand there for Fandango. Glad I folded. Only 1 point of damage delivered. Only 1 additional point to the power meter for Fandango. I lead 22-20. And now I can go 6-8. Didn't work the last time against Fandango in that deciding round. 6 against the 7. 6-8. It's a big risk here. It's 15 points coming this way. It's a bet of 1, which is interesting. If it's 7-7, we'd push. 7-8, they'd win the hand, win the round. And if it's a flex of any sort, I'd win. Flex your first card higher than your second. They win for 3, so let's see what they got. Probably 7-7? 7-6, it was a flex. $15 points of damage delivered. Power meter resets. I now lead 22-5 with a power meter at 6. Go to 3-1 just to... I could have gone pair of ones, but same difference. Really, I guess the 8 doesn't really matter, but a fold. Now I'm to 6 cards, so next time around, if I don't have anything good to pair with a 6 or whatever, I've got some latitude here with these 22 health points. The flex causes 2 damage, but it only boosts the power meter that particular round win by 1 because there wasn't a 1 or a 3 in their hand. That's the way it works in this game. All right, let's go with 6-8. This would be for the match. That's anything less than a 6. I got it. It's a 7. You know what? If you got 7-8, then so be it. Bet of 2. Bet of 3. Let's see. 7-3 is a flex. And that'll do it. I am victorious. Good game, Fandango. The best of 3 series there. And again, it's Fandango, my opponent. Pretty strong round 1 opening hand there with a pair of 6s. That shared deck of 32 cards against a 3. I'm guessing that's going to be a fold for Fandango. I'd rather not get 3 for the bet and prevent Fandango from being able to discard or to fold here. Because when you fold in Blockchain Brawlers, you get an extra card in your hand for the next round. And that's an advantage you hold on to for the remainder of the match. And you have up to 6 cards in total in your hand. So 1-2, it's easy enough to fold this. With a throwaway hand here against a 6 showing for Fandango. I'll fold. Bet of 3. And a pair of 6s. So we enter round 3 tied at 24. Both Fandango and I have 2 on our power meter. 4-5. Against a 7. I'll fold. It could easily be a flex, but I'm not going to chance it. 7-6, it was a flex. I would have been better off not folding there. But it doesn't give any sort of extra boost to the power meter beyond the momentary doubling. So 4 points of damage delivered. The power meter for Fandango moves to 3. Fandango leads 24-20. I'll throw out a 7-8. It's to 1. I'm guessing that's going to be a fold. Yep, it's a fold. We've been better off playing 7-3 there, but that's hindsight. Fandango leads 22-20. Both of us have a power meter of 3. Now I'll go pair of 8s. See if Fandango's going to think that I'm trying for a flex here. Flex, your setup card is higher than your slam card. Your first card and your second card. Against the 3, another probable fold. We'll go bet of 1. With bet of 1, that'll break their meter. So it's only going to be 3 points of damage delivered, but I would much rather only, quote-unquote, get that. To have Fandango not be able to fold and have a power meter break. Both of us have 5 cards. I lead 20-19. 6-8. against a 6. I can go with a bet of 3. Now, if we were to push here, both of us having 6-8, in that case, it would reset my power meter, but they'd be down to 7 health points. We'll see. Bet of 2. It's a fold. Right decision by Fandango to fold in some respects. Although if that had been 6-8, that would have been a power meter reset, but maybe Fandango didn't have 6-8. 6 cards for Fandango, 5 for me. I lead 20 to 15. I can go 4-6. Unless there's a clear victory lined up for me here, I can ditch. Okay, against a 5. A lot can go wrong for you with a 4 against a 5, even if you've got a strong back card. So I'll fold. Now I'll be to 6 cards as well. We'll see what Fandango has here. Only 1 on the power meter. And just a straight up pair of 5s. So that would have been a push. I guess it actually would have been the match if we would have gone to a bet of 3. Because my power meter at 5, that would have tripled to 15, but that's not what happened. I folded. We both have 6 cards. I lead 19 to 15. Power meter for Fandango at 2. Mine is at 5. Thinking about possibly flexing, but play a little tighter than that. If this isn't going to be good enough, I'll fold and we'll try it again. Against a 6, we'll fold and I'll try it again. Let's see what this is 6 is paired with here. There's a flex, so I shouldn't have folded. 4 damage delivered. The power meter being doubled. Winning with a 3 means 2 points to go with 1 point for winning the round. Power meter moves to 5 now for Fandango. We're tied at 15. 6-8. Against a 1. I'm guessing it's a throwaway hand. We'll try it again with a bet of 1. Yeah, it's a fold. Not surprising. Power meter for me is now at 6. I can go 6-8. Lead 15 to 10. Against a 2. I'm guessing that's a throwaway / fold hand. Bet of 1. Fold. This will drop Fandango to 4 health points. Lead 15 to 4. My power meter moves to 7. Well, that really doesn't matter as much now. I'll probably fold here unless it's a low card thrown out by Fandango, who was able to restock there. Yeah, it's tempting there against the 4 and all, but I mean, so much can go wrong if I try to play that. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I've had that clock run out of me before. It's not fun. Bet of 3. There's a pair of 4, so I should not have folded. Sometimes you can play too conservatively in this game, but I've got the power meter protect. We'll see. I get another 6 cards coming my way from that shared pool of 32, 7, 8. Okay, I've got the match. Hard-fought match right there. Got the lead, and Fandango crept back in. You're never out of it in this game if you have at least 1 health point left. It's really something. It doesn't ever feel cheap either. It's not like it's, oh, that's a rip-off. If your opponent outplays you, they can fight their way back in. But 7-8, pretty stout. And that's the win for me over Fandango. And goodbye and good night, Fandango. That's 3 of 4. I guess Fandango's had enough. Or they just left the screen. I don't know. I don't know if that's an indication of somebody quitting, per se. But it is fun to think so. All right, here we go. Taking on Snow and Surf. We'll open with 5-5. Thought about 4-5, but we'll go 5-5. Five showing for Snow and Surf. Be bold. Bet a 3. Bet a 3 from Snow and Surf. They'll probably take this one. Yeah, 5-7. So 3 points of damage delivered by Snow and Surf. Power meter moves to 2. We moved to round 2. I trail by 3. Got a 4 in my hand to go with 2 cards incoming. Not the best here. Go 5-1. If it doesn't look promising, I'll fold. When you fold, you get an additional card in your hand for the next round against a 1. Bet big. Bet a 3. It's a fold, so I'll get the bonus of 2 additional points to my meter for the next turn for winning with a 1 in my hand. The flex isn't as important because it's the power meter of 1 boosted to 2 just for the moment, so only 1 extra point of damage delivered. But again, when you can win with a 1 or a 3 in your hand, that power meter gets a huge boost. Meanwhile, this is an opportune time for me to fold. Got a 1-2. Get on out of there. Especially against a 7. $7-8. So a strong hand there by Snow and Surf. 2 points of damage delivered. Their meter moves to 3. As we go to round number 4. Cards terrible. I mean, it's 3-4, and I'll probably fold. Against a 1, though. Oh, it's tough to do that. Lay down against a 1. Let's go the other direction. Let's go big. Bet a 3. Let's see. Bet a 3. I'm going to probably regret this. It's probably 1-8. Get punched in the face. Pair of 1s. Unbelievable. Wow. They went with a bet of 3 on a pair of 1s. I applaud the bold play. Their power meter resets to 1. Mine gets a big boost up to 7 for winning the round and for winning with a 3 in my hand. We move here into round 5 with me ahead 20-11. My card's still dodgy. My pair of 5s. So at worst for me, this would be a push this round. If so, that would be the match. I could just go for the bet of 1 to try and prevent them from discarding, but I think they're going to do that anyway. So I'll go with a bet of 3. I'm guessing that's a fold. It's a fold. So they will have an extra card in their hand for the next turn. Will Snow and Surf. I deliver 7 damage. Their health points are down to 4. I lead 20-4. Power meter goes to 8. Pair of 7s. That's pretty strong. Okay, that's the match. I've got the win for sure. Go bet a 3. Just lock it in. Because it doesn't matter if they fold here. My power meter's at 8. They've got 4 health points left. They went bet a 3. And you kind of have to at that point. 4-8 loses to 7-7 with 14 beating 12. And that's the match. Good game, Snow and Surf. And it's a rematch with Snow and Surf. 6-1's a nice way to start. Flexing, being aggressive in round 1. Against the 3. We'll go bet a 3, show strength, try and run off Snow and Surf here on round 1. But unless that's a 3-1 or 3-2, they're going to win round 1. 3-6. Very strong start for Snow and Surf. 3 points of damage delivered, but it's winning with that 3. It's going to give that big boost to the power meter. 1 point for winning the round. 2 points for winning the round with a 3. There's the setup card. 25-22. 5-3. Stay aggressive. Oh, look. The high card here may bail. No. We'll go strong again. Bet a 3. They folded. Did Snow and Surf, so it's 2 points of damage delivered, but it's winning with the 3 that I really wanted. Now our power meters are both at 4. Snow and Surf leads 23-22. Not crazy about 3-8, but I'm going to do it. It's a 5. Bet a 2. Let's see what happens. Bet a 3. Snow and surf. Power meter's pretty strong. I'm going to lay down. Pair of 5s. So I should not have laid down. Wow. Interesting. So 4 points of damage delivered. I do get the extra card in my hand for the next round. That's always a consideration. Let's try 6-1. So if Snow and Surf thinks I'm playing tight and I can come in with this unexpectedly, it's kind of a risk with a power meter of 4, but they're sitting at 5. Against a 1. Go bet a 3. Hope I run them off. And they folded. Good. So I'm with a 1 in my hand that I played that round. So that's going to give me an extra 2 points to my meter for the next round. This also flexing boosts my meter momentarily from 4 to 8 points of damage delivered, taking Snow and Surf down to 15. I lead 18 to 15. Power meter's at 7. This is a fine time to fold. Opponent has 5 cards. I've got 4. That's always something to be cognizant of when you're playing. I mean, that could be a flex easily there, but I'm not going to push it. Go ahead and just fold. That'll take me to 5 cards. It's a pair of 8s. Strongest 2 cards you can play in the game. That shared deck of 32 cards, numbers 1 through 8. There's 4 of them each. So 5 points of damage delivered. Power meter moves to 6. I'll go 5-6 here, but we'll see. See what I'm up against. It's a 7. Even if that's a flex, I'll still have 1 health point left. Flex. So I'm down to 1 health point. Well-timed flex by Snow and Surf. Get me to lay down the 5-6 there. I've got 6 cards. However, folding really isn't going to be an option for me at this point with the 1 left of my drop of blood there for my health. Okay, so now I've got this round for sure. That'll take them down to 8. We'll go bet a 1. I'd love to break their meter. I'm guessing they're going to fold to get to 6 cards. No, they went bet a 3. Oh my goodness, this is going to be the match. I'm going to beat them right here. Wow. I was not feeling good about this one until right now. I did not think that was going to happen. With 21 points of damage, 5-8 wins. You see what I've said before is true about having 1 health point left. As long as you've got 1 health point left, you're still in the match. It's still viable. All right, Snow and Surf, good game. So taking on an unnamed opponent. We'll start with a 5-7. Up against a 6. Not crazy about it, but I don't mind going in on this. 6 and 6 would be a push. If it's a flex, it's like almost insurance against the flex. I do like getting the extra card when I fold, but here I'm going to stick with it. A lot can happen in round 1. I like being aggressive early. They went bet a 3. I'll call them. 6-7. So 3 points of damage delivered. Mystery opponent leads 25 to 24. Pair of 2s I'll just toss in the trash heap. Probably. Go against a 1. Be bold. Bet a 3. They folded. All right. Just hated the thought of them winning a round with a 1. Only 1 pet damage on the delivery there. My power meter moves to 2. But I got a pretty strong 6-8 to play here against their 4 cards. They only get to play 2 of them, but they've got more to choose from. Both of us have a power meter at 2. I'd love to break their meter. We'll go with a bet of 1, see if I can trap them. Bet of 3. So I'll deliver 6 damage. Their power meter will reset, and mine will move to 3 for the next round. My opponent was flexing, not that it mattered. That's 6-8. I knew they couldn't beat me since 8 is the highest card you can have in Blockchain Brawlers. 22-18 is my lead. Their power meter resets to 1. Mine moves to 3. I'll hold on to the 8. I will fold here in all likelihood. They got 4 cards. I've got 3. I don't like to be in that kind of a deficit if I can help it for very long. You got good cards. Play them, but 2-4. Great time to get that extra card for the next round. Pair of 5s. 1 point of damage delivered. Power meter for my unnamed opponent moves to 2. Mine stays at 3 with a fold. When you fold, and it's not a showdown, you protect your meter for that next round. Real nice here with a pair of 8s. I mean, at the absolute worst with a pair of 8s, it's a push. Against a 6, I'd rather prevent the fold and reset the meter. Even though it's only a 2, I still like resetting the meter if I can do it for somebody. They help me out with a bet of 3. I'll gladly take that. They'll be down to 3 health points after this. They thought, against an 8, a lot of times that will be a flex. That second card's lower. I mean, the only way it works is if it really is a pair of 8s, and they had 6-8. So they knew it was, the relative likelihood was lower that I would have a pair of 8s there like I did. 21-9 is the lead. Power meter for me is at 4. I'll just throw out a pair of 2s to hold. It's an 8. And now if that's not 8-8, those 2s would have beaten it. That's a flex. The non-flexing hand always beats a flexing hand, but it only works if you fold. So I folded, protected my power meter. 19-9 is the lead. 6-7's pretty strong. 5 cards, they've got 4 against a 1. I'm guessing this will be an outright fold, but I'll see if I can trap them there on that bet of 1. Nope, they folded. So only 5 health points remain for my mystery opponent. Their power meter's at 2. Mine moves to 5, so I can force a fold, even a push here. And I'll get the victory for the match. Against a 6, well, as weird as this might sound, I'm going to fold here. Is that 6-7 or 6-8 that beats it? My power meter's at 5. There's no reason to be risky at this point. I've got that 19-5 lead. I'll get to 6 cards for my next round. There's a flex. So if I hadn't folded, that would have been the match. So it's 4 points of damage delivered. Their power meter moves to 3 for winning the round. And I lead 15-5. These cards are not very good. Go 5-6 if I've got it. I'll go with it. Now I'll fold again. A shared pool of 32. There's no guarantee that you're going to get new cards every time. It could be the same cards coming right back to you. 5 and 6. And again, hate to do it, but a fold. They've only got 4 cards, so it's a little bit different if they're up against it. So 3 points of damage, just a 5-8 there. So no extra boost to the meter beyond the 1 additional point for winning the round. Round 10, I lead 12-5. 5-8. Will this be it? Against the 6. It's so risky if I just... I'm going to do it. If that's 6-7, we push. That means I win the match. If it's 6-8, it's a big bust for my meter. 6-8, oh my goodness. That's the match. Oh my goodness. Oh. Well, that's what happens if you play too conservatively. I think this is a good sign. When this happens, this tells me that it's not going to reward somebody to just turtle up. So I don't know who you were, opponent, but you beat me. Good job. Good game. There we go, taking on onlyabrak. We'll go 4-5 to open. Against a 2. With a bet of 1. 2-8 would beat me. 2-7 would be a push. I beat anything else. They went bet of 1 as well. I was just trying to prevent a fold. That's a critical thing you can do early. It's great to be aggressive in round 1. Depends on the draw. Depends on the opponent even. But by doing this, it seems like a trivial thing perhaps, but they would have 4 cards if they had folded, and they would have the same amount of damage delivered. I lead 25 to 24. Power meter is at 2. Pair of 3s. A likely fold unless it's like a 1 or something here. Against a 2. There's a lot that could be. I hate the idea of folding the 3. Be aggressive. Bet of 3. They went bet of 1. They folded. So I moved a pair of 3s. A huge boost for my power meter. It's going to go from 2 to 7. Those pair of 3s played there. 2 bonus points each for those, along with a 1 point for winning the round. I lead 25 to 22. That power meter right there is huge. Great time to fold. onlyabrak with 4 cards, me with 3. Against a 5. No doubt about it. Gonna fold. onlyabrak went bet of 3. It was a flex. Well-timed flex as far as getting that 3 played. And you'll notice in matches, when somebody's got a big power meter advantage, they have to play a little more defensively at times to protect it. A savvy opponent will realize that and adjust accordingly. We'll go 2-4. I know they got a power meter there of 4. It's troublesome potentially, but still going to do it this way. Against a 5, I'll go ahead and fold. I have 5 cards for my next round. $5-7. Strong play there by onlyabrak. 4 points of damage delivered. Their meter moves to 5. Mine stays at 7. I trail 22 to 19. But now I can go with a 7-8. Against a 2. I'll go bet of 1. Even with that strong hand, I would love to trap onlyabrak with that bet of 1. Reset the meter. Fold. So that'll be 5 cards next round, for onlyabrak. 7 is the damage delivered. My meter will move to 8 for the next round. I lead 19 to 15. Bet of 2 would win it for me if I could make that happen. This is more likely to be a opportune time to fold. About a 3-4. Against a 7, I'll fold. I'll have 6 cards for my next round. onlyabrak, let's see, with a 7. Great time for a flex. 10 points of damage. The extra 2 points boost to the power meter. That's going to move to 8. I can play 7-8. They've got 5 cards. It's onlyabrak, so they can't pull the fold and reload. Go with what they got. Against the 5, I'll just go bet of 1. And resetting the power meter would be a priority, and I'm going to reset the meter. Oh, you're all right. Very happy about that. It drops them from 15 to 7 as far as health points. The more important thing to me, with 9 health points of my own, looking at them with a power meter 8, just reset to 1. 9 to 7, but again, that power meter difference. I can throw out a pair of 5s if this isn't good enough. I can fold and get something else to go with a 7. A little bit of latitude. In fact, I'm just going to do that outright. Maybe this is a mistake, but we'll see. The latitude you have when you've got 6 cards and between what you have in your hand and what you played. 4-7, so it was the right move to fold. 1 point of damage delivered, only 1 boost to the power meter. It's at 2. And now I can go 6-7. And this may be for the win. Against a 1. That's the match. You see how crucial it was that I reset the power meter there for onlyabrak. That'll do it. All right, good game, onlyabrak. Another battle of the Lou's, NashvilleLou versus loufilou. I'd almost rather start 8-8 because I think he'll be inclined to call it, thinking that's more likely to be a flex. Because the only way it's not a flex is 8-8. Against a 7. I'm just trying to prevent the fold and my opponent having 4 cards in round 2 thing. A heck of a laydown if it happens here. Nice fold. You know what? Just a pair of 8s in round 1. Most people I don't think would fold there, but it's a smart play. It was the right play in this case. There's only 1 point of damage delivered. My power meter moves to 2 for round 2, up by 1. 5-5. Switching up. Against a 6. That could be 6-3 or 6-1 there, but I'll fold. There's a bet of 3 by loufilou. It's a flex. So it's 2 damage with the flexing, doubling the power meter. Winning with a 1's the big part because that's an extra 2-point bonus to go with the 1 point gained on the power meter for winning round number 2. Here we are in round 3. I trail by 1. I can go. They've got a power meter to protect. The flip side of that is you can be more aggressive against it. 7-1. I could have gone 7-7 by the weight. Against the 7. Not thrilled about it, but I'll show some strength here with a bet of 3. They got that power meter consideration. More to lose. Okay, I'm probably... This is not a good spot for me here. They called this. It's a push if it's 7-1. Otherwise, I lose the round. 7-8. You strong? $24-11. They've got a power meter of 5. 6-7. Against a 5. And love to break that power meter if I can do it. If I can get him in. I'll be down to 6. If it's a push, 5-8 would be a push. They went bet at 2. Which will take me down to 1. And that's probably what they're counting on here, but I'm going to do it anyway because it's at this point I'm in for it. We'll see. If that's like 5-7 or below, it's a win for me. Otherwise, it's a push. $5-8. So it is a push. Down to 1 point. As far as my health goes, only 2 points of damage delivered, but the more important part in some ways is resetting the power meter, although my health at 1. That's a very precarious spot I'm in here against loufilou. A pair of 2s does not make for a very strong prognostication. 4-5. Against a 1. Bet a 3, why not? I'm guessing that's going to be a fold. That's a fold. So 1 point of damage delivered. But again, with me having 1 health point left. It's a really tough spot here. 8-1. Any chance of getting back in, I have to limit the flex here. Maybe they'll be cautious. They lead 21-1. Now, if they call me here, that's the match. Because a flexing hand always loses to a non-flexing hand. Flexing means that first card's higher. All right, so flexing means 4 points of damage delivered because that's doubled my power meter. For the next round, I have 1 additional point of my power meter from winning round 6, 2 for having played a 1 in the prior round, so it moves to 5. I'm still in a tough spot here, but I mean, if I go 2-2 or something, I have to go with the 8 here against an 8. With 6 cards there for loufilou, I'm guessing this is going to be the last round of the match, and it's going to be a loss. So that's an 8-1. I would beat an 8-1. Otherwise, it's a victory for loufilou. Pair of 8s. So loufilou gets the win. Good match. Game. Here we go, taking on PhilmoreNutmeg. Round 0. We'll open with 6-7. Pretty strong opening hand. Against a 4, I'd rather prevent a potential fold than try and go for a bet of 3 here. Let's see what PhilmoreNutmeg ends up deciding to do. Bet of 1, so you see what I was going for here. It's the same damage as if they would have folded, only they don't get the extra card in their hand for the next round. In Blockchain Brawlers, when you fold for that next round, you get an extra card, and you go from 3 to 4 cards, and you maintain that for the rest of the match, up to 6. If you get to 6 cards and you have a spot where you want to fold, you can get rid of all of them. A shared deck of 32. So I lead 25-24. So 1-2, I'll throw it away here. We'll see. Maybe I'll regret not going a little bit more aggressive at this spot. Against a 5. Nah. I mean, I could have flexed a 5-1, but I'd be worried about it. I would not have wanted, after seeing a 5, that's not what I would have wanted to do. So get rid of the 1-2. And I'll have 4 cards in my hand for the next round. Philmore bet 1. This could be a flex here. Nope, pair of 5. It's actually a flex. They might have gone higher just to try to scare me off, potentially. It's hard to know, though, against players you've never competed against before. Part of the fun of this. Tied at 24. Both of us with a power meter at 2. Round 3. Seven, 8. Really strong. Against a 7. That's possible. If they got an 8, we'd have a push. Otherwise, I'll win the round. I'll go bet a 3 here. Let's see what you got, Fillmore. Bet a 3. Choose press slam, as they call it. All right, so it's a push. We both deliver damage. Even power meters, even damage distributed, as it turns out. It's that power meter, all-important power meter, that determines how much damage is dealt out, and we again are matching each other. Both of us with the 7-8 here in round 3, now tied up at 18. Both of our power meters reset. When you tie and neither player folds in a given round, when it's a draw like they're a push, both your power meters are reset. Tied at 18. Almost think he'll be thinking, I don't know. You know I will. Let's be bold. 8-1. Against a 4. Bet a 3. There's a fold. So with the flex, it'll be 2 points of damage delivered because when you flex, it doubles your power meter. Flexing your first card higher than your second. Winning with a 1 in my hand means I get an additional 2 points to my power meter to go with a 1 additional point I'll gain for winning this round. Now lead 18 to 16. Fillmore power meter stays at 1. Mine moves to 4. I'm going to throw out 1-4 just to fold it. Probably. Yeah, against a 7, no doubt. Good time for that to work out the way it did. Let's see what Fillmore has here. And this could be a flex. Be a good time for a flex, actually. I folded. They went with a bet of 2. They made like 7-7. 7-8. So a stout hand there for sure. Cross chop. I lead 17 to 16. My power meter's at 4. Fillmore's is at 2. 6-7. Against a 5, so this could be a push at worst for me. Bet a 3, that would take them down to 4 points if they called me and it was a push. Otherwise, I would win the round. Oh. Oh. Don't let me do it, okay, there we go. And I was missing the confirm button when I was trying to click on the 3. I got it. They went bet a 1. Will they go bet a 3 or fold? 5 against a 6. I'm guessing. Oh, they went bet a 3. That's going to reset their power meter. $12 points of damage. My meter moves to 5 for the next round. I'll have 5 cards. They'll only have 4. I lead 17 to 4. Throwaway hand here, 2-3. I guess I could have played the 1 in there, but I don't think that's going to come into play. Fold. They bet 3. Probably like a 6-3 or a 6-1 here. So nope, pair of 6s. So it's a stout hand, but that's only 1 point of damage delivered. The power meter only moves to 2 for the next round, so I'm fine with it. With a fold, I'll now have 6 cards. Once you get to 6 cards, if I were to fold this next round, I can get potentially rid of all of my cards or some of them. I may do that. Demonstration. I'm going to hold on to the 7, put a pair of 5s out there. Unless there's like a 1 or a 2. I'll just go ahead and fold out. Against a 6, it's a no-brainer. I fold, so now you'll see how the discard works. Saving the 7, mind you. I flip the cards that I want to get rid of, and I discard. You got to watch the clock. The clock is a factor. I've had it bite me before when I was yakking too much and didn't actually do what I needed to do in time. So it was a bet of 3. 6-7, strong hand, but only 2 points off the power meter, and the power meter will only move to 3 for the next round. I maintain my lead, 14 to 4. I've got a 7, at least as one of my cards here. I got 7-8, and this is going to be for the win unless they've got a pair of 8s. Even a push is going to mean a win of the match for me on account of that power meter and my 10-point lead, or as health points go. Against a 4, it doesn't matter if they call me or they fold. Did it register that I bet 3? Okay, because it didn't. It seemed to have clicked off of there and frightened me for a moment. But I had misplayed it by clicking something wrong, but I didn't. So it was a fold, but at this point, there are only chances of me folding as well there. So that's a win over PhilmoreNutmeg. All right, good game, Fillmore. And here we go. A rematch with PhilmoreNutmeg. $7-3. A flex here in this round 1. Being aggressive early, trying to win with a 3. Showing us strong up front. That's the idea with the flex. You're flexing on your opponent. Trying to get him to back down and fold. 7 against a 6. Even if they call me, it's not the end of the world if they're flexing as well, provided it's not 6'4 or higher. 6'4 would be a push, but that'd be highly unlikely. Could happen, though. I went bet of 1. Either they're going to call me with 3 or they're going to fold. They called. 6-7. So a stout starting hand there for PhilmoreNutmeg. 3 points of damage delivered. Their power meter moves to 2. But again, I was aggressive early, so my power meter was already at 1. No big worry about that. I can go 5-6. Oof. Yeah, I'm going to stick in there because if that's like a 6-3 or something, I'll deeply regret it. So if that's not a flex, if that's 6-6 or higher, that's going to be a win for the round for Philmore. Bet of 1. They're going to go in for 3. They're going to fold. They went in for 3, so I'm in trouble. I'm in some serious trouble here. 6-6. All right, so 6 points of damage taken, but not the end of the world. Their power meter's only at 3, and mine has been at 1. Both of us with 3 cards. Well, I know what I'm playing here. When the game really wants you to fold. This is a flex here. Oh, I hate to fold against the 3, but I'm going to. There's just no way around it. That's that big boost for the power meter you get with winning with either a 3 or a 1 played in a given round. They folded as well. Wow. So both of us going for the extra card, get rid of lower end hands. That's once you get establishes nipping at people that are going for that bet of 1, it makes them a little shyer to do it. So something to keep in mind. All right. I trail by 9. Power meter is at 1. That's a low card dump here. Go ahead and do it. If I waited, I guess the 3 again, but this will get me to 5 cards. They're at 4. They're going to get a big power meter boost for that 3. I just can't. 1-2, what am I going to do against that? Hope that maybe they're flexing with a 3-1. 3-8. So 3 points of damage delivered. Their power meter is going to be at 6 for the next round. I'll have 5 cards, and I trail 25-13. 6-7. No. Nay. 6-3. I got a big power meter to protect. I can be aggressive. Against the 3. We'll go bet a 3. There's a fold. So, you see the flex, it just doubles it to 2. The flex is not the important part. It's winning with a 3. An extra 2 points to my power meter for the next round. I trail 23-13, but now my power meter is going to be up at 4. I have 5 cards. So will PhilmoreNutmeg after the fold. They're in round 4. Seven 7-1. Be bold. Against an 8. That'd be the match if I'm wrong. I'm going to chance it. It's the 8. It's a bet of 2, which is interesting. I mean, if they're flexing, I'm probably going to lose here. I mean, what can I beat with 7-1 against an 8? Even if it's 8-1, they win. They're 8s. Okay. Well, that was a solid trouncing. And with a flower. from the music back on. I want to get a clean version of that with the choke slam finish. All right. So good game. Good win by PhilmoreNutmeg. Getting revenge from our prior match. All right. Another Battle of the Lous, a rematch from earlier. I lost earlier to loufilou, so I get a return match. Not a great starting option here, but you know what? 2-4. Hate to fold against a 3, and yet I'm going to do it. The extra card for that next round, but that's tough. $3-5. So there's only 1 point of damage, but winning with a 3 in their hand gives loufilou an extra 2-point bonus to go with the extra point gained on the power meter for winning round 1. 25-24. loufilou leads over me here with a pair of ones. Oh my goodness. Okay, there's no way. I'm doing it this way. No. Setup. You want to make sure your first card, then your second. Selecting for your first card's higher than your second. I normally wouldn't do it like this, but this is just a brutal draw. Let's see. Bet a 3. Maybe protecting that power meter, I'll be able to scare off loufilou. Bet a 3. That's not a good sign at all. It's probably like 6-8 or something. 6-7. Pretty stout. I am in a big hole right here. 25-12. Power meter for loufilou moves to 5. I've got a pair of ones over there. All right. 8-1. I've got to get that power meter on going. Got to do something, even if it's something that might get called here by loufilou. It's the 3. No, I'm going to lay in big against that. It's a fold, so finally able to win a round here. It's 2 damage with the flexing, doubling the power meter. Winning with a 1 played in that round gives me the extra 2 points to go with the 1 for winning the round. My power meter is now at 4. I'm down 23-12, and this is just awful. These cards are horrible. 1-2. It's the 6. Gotta fold. That's just all there is to it. It's a bet of 2. Hoping it's not a flex. That would double the power meter damage delivered. 6-8. Very strong hand. Loufilou's lead expands 23-7. I don't know. Let's see. I'm up against it here. I got to stick with something. 4-5. Maybe they'll sneak in to try and get something on bet of 1. Although if they have 1-8, that would beat me. Folded. Had to try though. That power meter sitting there. So 4 points of damage delivered. loufilou leads 19-7. My only hope here is that they would back down to a 5. That's just not going to happen. I'm going to throw out 3-5. Just hope there's like another 1 being thrown out there by loufilou or something. That's the 6. I mean, if I fold here, unless they were to fold, and why would you fold a 6 against a 3? Go bet a 3. Maybe I'll scare them off. They went bet a 2. That's my only hope is that they were flexing maybe because 6-6 is going to beat 3-8. That's the highest I could possibly have against them there. So bet a 3. They probably got it the goods. 6-8. So after I got a pair of wins the other day over loufilou, it's the other way around this time. The winner is LouFilou. Good game. Another match with LouFilou. I'm 0 for 2 today against LouFilou. We'll open with 5-6. Pretty nice opener. Against a 1. We'll go bet of 1. I've got the round for sure. I don't know whether I can pin LouFilou there at 1 or if they're going to send an outright fold. And I like doing that because the damage delivered isn't any different if they would have just outright folded. Because I trap them with that bet of 1, they don't get the extra card that you get in this game for folding. Folding Blockchain Brawlers, you get an extra card in your hand for that next round. So there is some strategy to folding. Pair of 1, so I'm guessing not the best starting option there for LouFilou. Although if I would, for some reason, folded, that would have actually, a 1-1 in round 1 isn't the worst because that will beat any flex. But it turned out well for me there. 25-24. Pair of 4s. Against a 1. That would lose to a 1-8 push against a 1-7. I guess there's some bad cards there for LouFilou. Maybe this is some of the cards from my last round. So a fold. 2 points of damage. And you heard the fans. 25-22 power meter is at. Power meter is at 3. I'm going to go 4-2 just to fold. Could have gone 2-4, but I'm doing it backward. They're not going to see the 2. Against an 8. Now, if that were a regular 2-4, that would beat 8, and anything that's not an 8 is the second card. It's probably a flex, but I'm not going to stick around to find out. Not with a 4-2, certainly. Flex. Guessing there are a lot of 1s there early for LouFilou. So my lead is down to 1, 23-22. They've got a higher power meter than I do. Six, 7. This is 6. That's 6-8. That would win the round. Bet of 3. Bet of 2. That higher power meter. If it were a push, if it's 6-7 for both of us, they're going to deliver 3 more. It's a call. All right, it is a push, so 12 points coming my way, 9 going the other way to LouFilou. This will reset both of our power meters. That's what happens in Blockchain Brawlers in a round when neither player folds, neither player's, when one's not flexing when the other one is, or vice versa. Both meters get reset, moved around 5. I trail by 2. See how fast things can turn around in this game. Against a 4. We'll bet a 3. 5-6. 4-8 would beat it. Bet a 3. That might be what I'm looking at here. We'll see. 4-7 to be a push. Or 7, so it's a push. 3 damage coming my way, 3 delivered. I'm down to 8 health points. LouFilou 10-8 lead. We both have 1 in our power meter here for this next matchup here in round number 6. 5-7. It's a 5. At a 3. Bet a 3 as well if that's 5-8. They win the round. It's 5-7 we push. $5-1 was a flex, so I win the round. Flexing your first card higher than your second card. The setup and the slam. So I lead 8-7. My power meter moves to 2. Theirs stays at 1. Be a good time to fold. I'll keep the 3 because I might need that. Although it's not as likely, not as important now. The number's a bit lower. Against a 7, I'll fold. That could be a flex. Particularly a 7-3, 7-1. Be a great time for it. $7-8. So I made the right move by folding. A strong hand there for LouFiLou in round 7. Now we're tied at 7. Both of us with a power meter at 2. They'll have 4 cards. I'll have 5, and a nice 5 at that. You know what? Well, I can't. Oh. 7-8. I thought about 8-8. I thought, well, ooh, I've got two of the 8s here. Do they think they got double 8? Let's find out. Bet 3. They went bet a 3. This could be 8-8 for. 8-1. It was a flex. So 6 points of damage delivered. Power meter for LouFiLou resets. Mine moves to 3. I've got the 8 sitting there. 2 additional cards coming in. And I've got the match. That's the win for me right there. Nothing LouFiLou can do at this point. I got 3 on my power meter. They have 1 health point left. Even if they fold, it won't matter. There are some matches where you just have a very low opportunity to win. If you get some really bad cards, like what LouFiLou apparently had here, like I had earlier against LouFiLou. If anything, this just reinforces to me that tournament should be 2 out of 3 falls per round, unless you've got like some massive tournament. But any sort of serious tournament, all right, so good game. LouFiLou. All right, I'm taking on CountryCrypto. I watched one of his videos yesterday. Actually, a couple of his videos. Really good. Speaking of really good, I could go 7-8 or I could go 7-1. In fact, I'm going to do that. I'm going to flex instead. I could go for the easy 7-8 early, but against a 4 with a bet of 3, try and run off CountryCrypto. The idea being you win with a 1 or a 3 in your hand. You get that huge boost to your power meter. They called, though, so unless that's a flex for them, they're going to win round 1. 4-7. So 3 points of damage delivered, but it only boosts their power meter by 1 by winning round 1. CountryCrypto leads 25 to 22. This time I'll go pair of 8s. Go bet of 1, see if maybe CountryCrypto will be sneaking in there to see what I do. Bet a 3, so I'm going to break their power meter. I'll deliver 3 points of damage. And we'll be tied at 22. My power meter will move to 2. You'll notice the moves don't have any impact with the actual match. It's like the whammy on press your luck. It's like a tension break in some very serious competition. It's actually very beneficial. 7-3. That small power meter. I don't mind being aggressive when it's smaller like that. Against a 1, I mean, unless they fold, they win the round because they're not flexing. flexing where your first card is higher than your second card. You double your power meter. They went bet of 3, so they got the round no matter what they got. That's a pair of 1s. 1-8. It didn't really matter, though. It's a non-flexing hand always beats a flexing hand. So that's how 1 and an 8 can beat a 7 and a 3, and that's part of the genius of this game. So I trail 22-19. CountryCrypto power meter of 4's in a pretty good spot. Need to fold. I'm going to take a hard hit here, no doubt, but still, I got to fold. Need some extra cards to be able to fight my way back into this. I might have taken a different approach if I had a 1 or a 3, just for the power meter boost. So 5, 6, I get hit with 4 points of damage, but their power meter only goes up 1 additional point. But I trailed 22-15. When you've got a power meter to protect, a lot of times players will be more cautious. We'll see. Against a 7. We'll bet a 3. This would be a 7-1. I'm hoping CountryCrypto folds here. Bet a 3. There's a flex. And I lose. Wow, a 7-3. Wow. Hats off to CountryCrypto. I don't think I've ever quite lost like that before. And it's a rematch with CountryCrypto. Trying to regain some dignity after that one-sided beatdown I suffered in our last matchup. And be bold early. 6-1. Missed a 5. We'll go bet of 3. See if I can run them off. Bet of 3. This feels all too familiar. 25-22, CountryCrypto leads. 6-3. Six against the 6. Bet of 3. Oh my goodness. Well, on the bright side, I'm down by 9 points, but the health meter for CountryCrypto is only at 3. 7-3. At some point, he's going to want to fold, right? Bet a 3. Bet. Oh no. Man. All right. Has to be something legit. Maybe I can break his meter. And this time he folds, of course. Wow. $24-7. I don't even know what to say to that. Sometimes you get the breaks and sometimes you don't. Brutal. 4-4. Against a 1. They've got that power meter at 6. They folded. So, of course, I didn't have the 3 hiding under there like I could have. I'm in a tough spot. That power meter for them is at 6. My health is at 7. Speaking of 7, you know they're going to call this one. Now they got 5 cards. It's going to happen, but you know what? I got to make my move. Against a 7. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I was getting just. Well, let's see what they got. Okay. Well, unfortunately for me, while it is a draw, a tie as far as the round goes, the points delivered, I got -11, even though I'll needlessly give them 9 points of damage back here after they pinned me. They still got the victory. So a pair of convincing wins over me by CountryCrypto. played. What can I say? Good game. Ominous opponent. I take on RectalExam. This will beat any flex. It'll be a huge starting hand. I love to win round one with a pair of ones, even though it's unlikely to happen. That's 6-3. That beats it. (6-2), so it was a flex. So I win round one. So it's 3 points of damage because the bet of 3 with a power meter at 1. But when you win a round in Blockchain Brawlers and you play a 1 or a 3 for each one you've got played in that particular round, you get an extra 2 points to go with the 1 point you get for winning the round. My power meter is at 6. I lead by 3. 2-4. I throw this one away. Huge advantage you gain when you win round one with a pair of ones. It just doesn't happen that often, so it's kind of cool when it does. Fold. Five one, a good time to flex. With that big deficit power meter wise, more risk for me to try and challenge it. Winning with a 1 boosts the power meter to 4. So I lead, but it's only by 1, 23-22. Throwaway hand here with 2-2. Against a 1, though. We're going to fold. Well, I hate to do it, though, but I hate to break my power meter worse. Because that's going to be a big win there for RectalExam with a 1. Boosting the power meter. I'm guessing it's a 1-8 or something. Maybe not. But with that bet of 3, that would suggest something like that. Yep, 1-8. All right, so trail by 3. They get that nice boost for them with that victory with a 1 played. It's their setup card. 7 on their power meter. They lead 22-19. I will go 6-7. Only have 3 cards. Against a 7. Ooh, it's tough. They got 3 cards. I challenge them. If that's 7-7 or 7-8, then so be it. And that's the match. The winner of the match, RectalExam. Good game. So a rematch with RectalExam. All right. 6-8. No messing around with this opening hand this time. They'll have like 2-4 in the folder, of course. Against a 5. I prefer to trap them with a bet of 1 as opposed to trying to get them to go in on a bet of 3. Of course, when you fold in Blockchain Brawlers, you get an extra card in your hand beginning with the next round, so they fold and they'll have 4 cards in round 2. I win with a 6-8. Only 1 point of damage, and my power meter only moves up to 2. Would have been a nice time to have a 6-1 there, but that's not what I did. 7-8. They tied early. Okay. Go bet of 1. I went bet of 3. I figured if they were going to go in heavy, I'd be able to match. So even if they have an 8 and it's a push, I would deliver 3 more points of damage, although it would reset my meter. And theirs is already a 1. 7-2, so it was a flex. So that's not an issue. 6 points of damage delivered. I go up 25-18. My power meter moves to 3 for the next round. RectalExam will be at 1 on their power meter. I'll hold on to the 8. I'm not going to, 8-1. There's the risk reward on that is pretty poor at this spot, in my opinion. As much as 1-1 isn't a great hand to throw out in round 3, it's what I'm going to have. Against the 2, I mean, it's, hate to do it, but I'm folding. It was a bet of 3 from RectalExam, so that was 2-8. That would be an obvious time we go full throttle. 2-6, still pretty strong. Against a 1 especially. 1-8 for me would have beaten that, but nothing else. All right. I lead 24-18. Their power meter is at 2. Mine is at 3. So 6-8. Against the 7. 7-7's a push. 7-8, they win the round. Out of 3. It's 7-8. That's a big swing. 7-8. All right, so we're tied up at 18. RectalExam power meter only at 3. So mine, though, resets to 1. We'll go 5-6. Against a 5. They've got more to lose here. As far as their power meter getting reset, being challenged, not knowing what I have here. Oh, they went bet of 3. This is probably going to end poorly for them. Is he a 5-7? No, 5-3 was a flex. I made the right move. It's going to reset RectalExam's power meter. Only 3 points of damage, but it does give me the lead 18-15. My power meter moves to 2. Here we go, round 6. 5-8. Instant 8, either that's a pair of 8s. I'll go bet of 2. I'm not quite sure how to handle this here. Because, I mean, it's an all or nothing thing against an 8. They got pair of 8s, so they're flexing, and we'll see what they do here. They went bet of 3. That's pretty strong. But they only have 1 on their power meter. I mean, I've got pretty iffy cards, though, for my next hand. So, you know what? I'm going to fold. Maybe I'll regret it, but that's going to be what I do. Oh, my goodness. After all that thought. Nope. 2 points of damage. RectalExam with that 3. Big boost of the power meter up to 4 for this round 7. He's got a nice set here with 7-8. Against a 7. If this went to a bet of 3 and we pushed, it would reset our meters. They would have me down to 4. I'm going to chance it. Bet of 3. Hoping they have 7-7. 7-7. So that resets their power meter, breaking the 4. I deliver 6 points of damage. Now I lead 16-9 with a power meter of 3 here in round 8. Good time to fold. I've got 5 cards. They've got 4 against a 6. No doubt about it. Get rid of it. It's a flex. Well-timed flex by RectalExam. $14-9. Here we go. But I've got the 6 cards, which means I've got a nice advantage. If it's like an 8 or if that's like especially a 7 up there, I might have to think about it. Hopefully it's like a 5. Hey, sometimes you get what you want in life, right? I will go with a bet of 1 though. I would prefer them to not get to 5 cards. I'd prefer them to have a power meter reset. Or break the meter. They fold it. So I'll deliver 3 points of damage. They'll be down to health of 6. Give them a kick to the pills. I wish they had the bell from Fire Pro Wrestling World with a low blow. All right, I lead 14-6. Both of us with a power meter at 4. They got 5 cards. I got 6 right here. This is going to be a likely fold unless they've got a low card showing here for a pair of 5s. I'll save the 8. I can fold and get rid of the others. When you get to 6 cards, that's an important thing. When you get to 6 cards, you can fold and get rid of some or all of what you got in your hand. Against the 2, though, I know this will be at least a push. So I'll go bet of 3. They folded. 2 health points remaining for RectalExam. I lead 14-2. I can go 7-8 here. Pretty strong. They've got 6 cards as well, though. Against a 6. Okay, I know I've got the match for sure. So lock it in with a bet of 3. 8's the highest card you can have in Blockchain Brawlers. So my 15 beats what they would have had at most, would have been 14, but it was a flex anyway, so that ended up being immaterial. And that's the match. Got my revenge against RectalExam. Good game. All right, and here we go. Another match with PhilmoreNutmeg. So this will be the last match of this particular session of tapings. I'm very happy with the way this is played. Not so happy with this draw here, but make the best of it. 2-3 that I'll probably fold. Against a 5, I'll just go ahead and fold. A bet of 2 from Philmore. 5-6, so I made the right decision by folding. It's only 1 damage delivered. The power meter moves to 2 for PhilmoreNutmeg as we go to round number 2. Let's try 6-1. All right, against a 3, prefer to run off Philmore if that's not a flex, because a non-flexing hand always beats a flexing hand. I went with a bet of 3. It's a bet of 1 from Philmore. And a fold. So Philmore protects the power meter at 2 there. I deliver 2 damage, win the round, get 1 point for my power meter for that, get an additional 2 points for winning with that 1 in the 6-1. When you win with a 1 or a 3 in your hand in Blockchain Brawlers, you get an extra 2-point boost to your power meter. That is so huge in this game. Now, I'm the one with more of a power meter to protect. I go straight up here with a pair of 5s. Against a 6. I hate to do it, especially with a 3-1 there, but I'm going to fold. Because when you fold, you get an extra card in your hand for the next round. There's a strategic move to it, but if that's like a 6-3 there, that could be a big swing. Yeah, 6-3. So I should not have folded. So the flex delivers 4 damage, but winning with a 3 boosts the power meter to 5. And I've got some terrible cards. My goodness. Brutal. I trail 23-20. Against a 1. Now, I hate to do it, but I've got to fold. It's ridiculous. It's going to boost up Philmore's power meter, something fierce. Oh my goodness. Here, 2s against a 1-3 would have been a push. So 5 points damage, 1 and a 3. That's a big power meter. I'm in trouble. I'm down 23-15. That power meter's at 10. You never want to see your opponent have a double-digit power meter. Well, I can't escape. If this looks dicey for me here, I can always get out. I'm at 6 cards now. Now, if it's a flex, I'm in trouble, but we'll see. A 4. So now I've got this for sure. Go bet of 1. Hoping that Philmore comes in for a bet of 1. I want to break that meter. Break it. Oh, the meter just got broken. I can't believe it. Philmore went in on that. The power meter at 10 is broken. And on top of that, I deliver 4 damage. Boost my power meter to 5. That's how fast things can change in Blockchain Brawlers. And yet I still trail 19-15. Wow, what a turn of events. All right. Philmore with 4 cards against me with 6 cards. I got 7-8 right here. Power meter of 5 against a 7. Even if it breaks my meter, that would take them down to 4 if they've got 7-8 offensive. Bet a 3. So if that's 7-8, they'll be down to 4 points. I'll be at, I believe, 12. I have to look closer to be sure. 7-8. That's what we got. So there's the damage to me. And it is indeed down to 12 health points for me. And just note it's going to break my power meter, but that's 15 points of damage I'm unleashing here. See, down to 4. All right, so I now lead 12-4. Both of our power meters will be at 1 going into round 7. Fillmore has 4 cards. I've got 6. Which means I can fold. I'm going to save the 8. I'm going to go 3-4. I'm probably just going to fold. Even if that's a 1, I'm still just going to fold. I'm getting rid of everything but the 8. It's a bet of 2 by Fillmore. 4 and 4, so that's just 1 point of damage, and the power meter only moves up 1. The power meter at 2 for Fillmore. I lead 11-4. How picky do I want to get on this? Let's go for the kill, 6-8. All right, that's the win. Well, you know what? I say that. No, it's not the win. I'm like all cocky about things. I forgot my power meter got reset. It's a little bit different. I'd rather break their meter, actually. So we'll go bet a 1 after all that talk. All right, so this will break the meter. Reset it to 1, so not that big of a drop for Fillmore. Certainly different than the drop from 10. All right, so 14 beats 11. There's no drama on the reveal because I knew that at most it would be 12 points there for Fillmore, and I had 14 with mine. And look at this, 7-8. Still only 2 of my power meters, 3. As far as health points go for Fillmore, I'll go bet a 2. Bet of 1. It was called. This will be a match for me. Wow. What an exciting match. Good one to close with, huh? It was a flex from Fillmore. And that's the match. Good game. We had split our earlier 2 matches, so that's me getting the victory there in the rubber match. And by my count, I could be wrong, but by my count, I believe I have 20 matches from this taping. Had a lot of fun thus far playing version 1.3.22 here of Blockchain Brawlers, the new card/strategy game from Tyranno Studios. This is NashvilleLou Live-to-Tape. I'm Lou Pickney. Thanks for watching. See you next time.